Got real excited.
571 your boy Big Frank, like the Big Frank in the morning. Listen, it's your boy Big Frank, the Dark Knight, Kevin on air.
Yeah.
What it is? What's up? Good morning. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share. Share, subscribe, and like, subscribe, and share. Scrub, Rob, and Vibe. It's going down.
Vivid.
Come on, it's the vibe. I didn't fix that. I just want you to know right now. I did not send that.
But you didn't have to last time. It fixed itself.
It did. So there has to be a challenge somewhere because there's a difficulty somewhere. So I'm gonna attempt to resend it.
Okay.
Because sometimes you just in transferring from one computer to it can just get lost. It can just get. What's in my cup? Don't worry about what's in my cup. A little bit of
peaches and herb.
The question is why did you drink out the bottle? Because I want to be
So didn't
bourgeois.
I like Twitter.
I don't know. I know that he wanted to. I don't know if he.
No, because I'm reading Yahoo Finances. It said Elon Musk threatens to cut Twitter board member salaries to $0 as his takeover bid morphs into a referendum.
Damn.
What?
On the company.
Damn.
He spent $3 billion on the joint. Like,
How long has he owned Twitter?
18 hours ago. I don't know if he owned it. He put a bid out. He put a $3 billion bid out. Yeah.
Oh.
But he said he already put $3 billion into the company already. So he like.
I want to be Elon kind of musty. It was crazy.
Scary.
Wow. Good morning. 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 Hey, good morning. Good morning. Sorry, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Big freaking morning. It's going down. Good morning. We all pull up. Say a word. Say a word. Say a word. Say a word.
8:09.
Yes, we get
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
I don't got no sound.
Did you turn this up here? Okay, we good. Turn yourself up.
When I dip, you dip, we. Hey. Oh. 8, 7, 6. Are we vivid and vibing?
You got it?
It's up there.
Let's try it. Let it rock. She in there. She just lost. She back there somewhere.
I hear it. Kind of.
Let's go.
8.
I'm gonna tell the computer today.
I'm getting married to my first cousin. Hold on.
5716, your boy Big Frank. You like to do Big Frank in the morning. What it is, what's up? It's going down this morning. It's currently 10 minutes past the top of the hour. I'm in the room with my boy, the Dark Knight, and Kevin over there. What it is, what's up? It is going down this morning. I hope y'all ready for a good conversation. You know, because some of y'all are out of control. Some of y'all are ridiculous. But how y'all feeling? How you feeling this morning?
Feeling good, feeling great. Living it up. Even though I'm reading some crazy stuff on the internet right now that has me very perplexed. But yeah.
And for those who hear the noise in the background that just came out of nowhere, they're doing construction upstairs. They're remodeling, rebuilding, reforming. So part of the background zoom noises. But how was your day yesterday?
Oh, I ate. So, I'm happy. I'm a very simple man. I don't need a lot.
How was your day?
It was all right. Minus the snow.
Yeah.
Came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Yo, Buffalo in April, yo.
No, April, we did. I went this high. It's just from Christmas. That's TikTok, right? I saw. And this Christmas, we like it's whole season. I felt good yesterday. I'll be honest with you. I felt good the earlier part of the day, but the latter part of the day, I had a little adult man moment. I was just like, God,
happens.
Help me. Because I'll say this, as an entrepreneur, not doing what needs to be done hurts. As a minister of the Lord and his servant, there are things that I need to do that didn't get done. And God is knocking. Really. And I'm just like, Dad. So Excuse me, guys. Had a moment, but listen. Today's conversation is gonna be real good. As soon as we get back, we're gonna speed things up today. How long should you wait for marriage after dating? You know, and then we have to define. You know, when does dating start? When does dating start? When we get back, let's get into that part of the question. When does dating start? Now we talking, but we dating. It's me and you, or I'm away in, or in that transition is courting, dating and courting. Talking, dating, courting.
Yeah, talking, dating, courting.
Talking, dating, when we get back right here on Friday 716, Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Let's get it.
Let's play promiscuous girl. Promiscuous girl.
Listen.
It's gonna be one of them days. Listen, I ain't gonna. It's gonna be one of
them days. It's about to get real loud.
I'll put the question of the day up.
Who I lied to you already. You know, yesterday I was talking about how people get blessed yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I did though, cause my girl got my wife got a she getting a what's the word? She getting a bonus from the state.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, go ahead, the money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that. And then like all the people that I was looking at the apartments, they all hit me up with the same thing. You know, I was like, okay, Lord, you know, you trying to get me together.
My wife sent me. Okay. She sent me this house to look at. Just call them. And right now, I just say this to her. She's gonna be watching. I ain't nothing to say. I don't have work. Don't ask for proof of income. Don't ask. Don't ask. My check right in his face, okay? that's what how much money? Yeah. We're gonna have 3 times the amount of the income. Fake check for you, because let's start developing handy hold. Listen, I got payroll, but it's contract. If you got the gratitude.
Listen,
the Bible says right to vision. Right to vision.
That's a fact.
I can make it legit fake checks.
Okay.
You own yourself.
I own myself. I can make me. I make $9.45 an hour. What? How many hours you work? 0.1. 0.1. Not even a full hour. I work 10 minutes, and I say it like that.
I own myself, so
facts.
With my overhead. Talk to him about it.
Yeah, so definitely.
Talk to him about it.
What is the difference? Let me share that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
The difference between talking and dating?
Man, the difference is how much I care.
Talking is that learning, is that beginning learning stage, the icebreaker.
You learning all the time.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? But like talking is like that ease into like warming up to the person to get comfortable enough to be like,
Controversial.
I think talking is just the introduction.
Right. Yeah.
It is. If I put it in essay format,
Okay.
talking is just letting you know what the rest of this could possibly be like. I don't know you.
Facts.
I don't know. It's just the introduction. It's not official. This time I'm writing a 5-page letter, and these just all different essays. Okay.
Yeah. No, talking.
I haven't even solidified that you're the one.
Right. Talking is the stage where I flex.
No, fact. Talking is the stage I flex.
Talking is for the flex.
Facts.
You know, talking is when I take you.
Oh, he got money.
Not even that. Like that's it's wrong.
Right.
It's wrong. But talking is when you quote unquote flex. You know, this is when you girl, no, I got it. Or you got a problem? Okay, I'll fix it. You know, talking stages.
You alright?
Yeah, talking stages, doing stuff that you may or may not carry on to the next day. Talking stages take you to Longhorn.
But see now you done messed up.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Because you said it's something you may or may not carry on in the.
I'm talking about.
You gotta carry on because
I'm talking about all the people all the men out there
Talking is
that I know.
is your best foot forward.
Talking,
Fact.
right? Talking is
Talking is when you know you got business to do,
Right.
but you don't know what to do. That's payday. I got you. What you want? What
right.
you need.
That's what I'm saying. Talking is for talking is for the flex. I didn't bring none of my real world problems into this yet.
Oh, y'all don't know what
Y'all want to be? Yo, you don't want to be honest. I'm gonna be honest.
That's a fact.
Talking is when I take you to the mall.
Jay Sharif, good morning, good morning,
I
good
take
morning.
you to the mall. We go to Sephora.
Fact.
I let you buy whatever you want, and then I go and take you to Longhorn.
And we go home with just something like
Whatever. and then worse. Then I take you home. I don't walk in the house, nothing. I walk you to the door, keep it a beat, leave, go.
Doctor,
home,
good
go
morning.
home and gotta go.
Oh yeah. We gotta be talking.
Work in the morning.
We are discussing the difference between the talking period, the dating period, the courting period, and then how long you wait until you get married. So
the talking phase is when
talking phase
is before she really tell you that she crazy. That's when she like.
Yeah.
That's when she like. Oh, she just real nice. She seems like she got all the patience in the world for whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Her expectations of you is very low. So you ain't gotta do crazy stuff, but because you is in flex because you're talking.
Yeah, because you're talking.
You doing things to up her. Like, okay, he can do this, he can do this, he can do this, he can do this, he can do this. You're trying to build a building.
Trying to build the building.
Even if it's Jenga, you're still trying to build it. You're trying to build a building. You know what I mean?
And just because that's when you mess up, because you set the tone. Let me help you with my tone.
Right.
Tones change. Hey, oh, no. We mess up, we just set the tone, but
coffee.
that's just the real thing, okay? I don't care what man you talk to, you can say whoever.
He gonna put his best foot
He's
forward.
going to put his best foot forward.
This is before he show up to your mom's house with sweatpants on because he just trying to be comfortable because this is him wearing Levi's and True Religion every day. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't know if he gonna see you or not. You know what I'm saying? The 2 pairs of jorts he got in his house, he wearing those joints like he got a month couple. You know what I'm saying?
No fact.
Like he gotta flex because he gotta show you how good it could get.
It can. I don't know who Daniel is today, but he is spot on thus far. Okay.
No, for real.
I'll let you know how good it can get. I give you a taste of a future that I get to occupy in this totality. But here's a sample. Okay. You
hear how I would be if I had it.
Talking is the sample.
When I get it.
Dating is the reality. And then there's the pursuit after.
Right. We got your team now. Where's all this team talking? As a husband and father,
I have no more flex for you. This is the income. This is bills. This is where we at.
This is the reality of our life.
This is how we live. So don't look at that job, Peter, Keisha, and Tyrone. They want to divide on their relationship. We can't get to Dubai. We can't get to tomorrow. Okay, we can't. We're on our way to a place. We're making things happen. But man.
When I'm talking, I'm not being wise with my money. I'm just like,
It's a man's show. Sharita said the combo is hilarious but so real from a man's perspective. A man's show. It's Man Day Tuesday. I guess it's Men's Week here.
I'm just saying. To be with you. Talk to me.
5716, your boy Big Frank, elected the Big Frank in the morning. What's up? It's going down. It's currently a set time after the hour. And this the conversation is already just amazing. Okay, it's Tuesday, April 19th. It's 8:21, and it's a man show apparently, based on those who are listening. Fact, okay, but it won't be nothing but a woman or the girl. Once again, the noise in the background is construction that's taking place. But outside of that noise, so the question of the day is not that one. Is how long should you wait until marriage after dating? But we first want to identify the stages of talking dating,
courting,
and
and
then marriage. Okay, so I'm not gonna hold it. Dark Knight has been. He has been. If you don't follow us on Facebook or YouTube, he has been spot on with the conversation of what talking is. So let's go ahead and talk about talking. I'm gonna say this to you: when we say that we're talking to you, there's no commitment. Okay, there's no.
Let's go, Joe.
We can sell you.
Sell you a dream.
No, I told this girl at Dennis years ago. Was that Dennis used to be our spot to go to.
Still got it.
And she was talking to a set musician. I won't put the name out there. Again, I feel like it, but I'm not. And then I told her, don't do it, because they can sell you a dream and give you a nightmare. She didn't listen, had pregnant, nightmare, okay? Just Elm Street. Did not listen, but Daniel said that talking is putting your best foot forward.
It's the flex.
It is the flex time. It is the period of time that will let you know that this is the possibility of the potential of what you can have in the future that doesn't really exist right now, but it can be.
Fact.
Talking is the telescope.
Fact.
You gotta see what's in front of you. You look at all the way over there.
Talking to even those who got money. That's I flew you out, got you, boom, boom. You flew me out, yeah, I got you. But then, when it become
stuck in a hotel room while he out.
but I feel like if you're flexing is talking. Talking is the introduction. In the introduction, you're not getting the details. You're not getting the deep, dark secrets. You're not getting the elements of my heart, my soul, my body, and my mind. You're not getting those. You're getting, I'm a man. I got it together. I'm good. I'm Gucci. What you need, I got it. I will make sacrifices. This is the part that y'all like. We will make sacrifices we will not, I don't want the truth. We will not pay a bill. We will rob. You know that's if you rob, you didn't pay Paul. You are Paul. Okay. we robbed Peter to make sure that you're good and that you know. But then the truth come out.
Oh man.
Listen, they say, hey, what you want to eat? All right, hey, this honey butter and hot pot gonna be good for me. But she take it. Come on.
Yo, that's you go out, let her buy steak, you like, you know what, I'm just gonna get this app.
I'm gonna get this grilled cheese.
You know, I'm gonna get this salad, I'm gonna be alright, you know.
Yeah, so
drink this water.
That talking phase is serious, but then this is the challenge. That when it's the talking phase for you, she might be all in.
Yeah.
Had a little situation. I want to verify this. Frank is not a whoremonger. The situations that I call are oftentimes the same rotation of people. I just continue to call them situations, and they just sound like there's an abundance. Okay. So one situation, the problem was that in the beginning, she went all in. She was like, "I'm guilty for persuading her to believe." Okay, oh, God told me you don't want it. Could be, all Jesus game. Don't be deceived. Oh, Jesus game is a real thing. Let me tell you real quick how the preacher flexes. Okay,
Talking in the church.
if he comes to you on first conversation and says God said you the wait, hold up. Pray in the okay, because we know that you've been held up, trembling and holding for something. Okay, so when we come in and say God said you the one, and this is I'm a worshiper, doesn't mean that I don't got bad habits. Okay, just because I'm out here giving God a praise break, don't mean I will not demolish your life as a Jesus S boy. Okay, so please don't be deceived by that. But I told the young lady that God was one, yada yada, and she went all in. She was just dive in. And I have my reserves because I know.
She took me to her.
Took it all the way to her, and then I'm like, God. She's like, I was all in. Then I tried to get all in, but then she got out the water. So that's a dub. This is over. I said, this is over. But yeah, so the talking phase is definitely
it's a confidence building.
It's a confidence.
I'm trying to build confidence with you. You the bank.
Your confidence in me.
You the bank. I am trying to get you to loan me as much as I can get. And I'm trying to show you I can handle what you gonna loan me. I just need you to believe in me.
But I wasn't with my wife though. My flex game was shut down when the car ran out of gas, and then they got pulled over by the cop. And I said, oh God, my flex time is over. My flex time is concluded.
No flex. It's on.
Got to the next day real fast.
And I was like, you know what? Real fast. Before you go. Yo, listen, I'm not sure what you guys got planned for this week, but Let's Be Lady Conference is going down on April 21st through the 23rd at 4600 Union Road in Buffalo, in Cheektowaga, New York. Service starts at 7 p.m. nightly, and there's a purification class on Saturday at $25. You can cash at Lady Bambi 7 if you will be a part of that. The services are free. Bishop Moles and Melody Styles will be in, and they're just a dynamic duo together, and just really just awesome mental health conversation, deliverance, breakthrough. This is where you want to be. So make sure you guys stop by that place. It's going down. But we'll get back into it. We're going to talk about the transition, the dating phase. It's going down right here on Fire. 716 Big Frank in the morning. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to run away real quick because I keep saying I want to do this. I'm going to do it today. Hopefully they don't steal my speaker. That's the speakers. That's going to be my hope, that my speaker doesn't come out missing.
Put it in the window.
I'm going to have to. Hopefully you reach that part.
You gotta like take the gun to the window too.
Just if she posted right away, she crazy.
Listen.
I don't know. See, it's different. Because as a dude, if you already claiming me, and if I like you or you bad or whatever, you know, I'm okay with the world thinking that we together. Even if I don't know if we really is, I'm okay with the world thinking that. Know why? Because once again, the talking is for the flex, not just for me flexing on you, but for the world to know that I'm flexing. You know?
I heard you was that.
You know, that's all I'm saying.
This is still introduction, okay?
Right.
We haven't gotten to the body of the paragraph. We haven't gotten to the body of the
all I did was pluck the feathers out. You know, that's all I did. You know what I'm saying? That's all I've been doing is feathers out.
I should get my big speaker so they can't steal it as easy.
For sure.
That's all I did. I just put the feathers out there. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. I'm telling you, talking.
Look, you going into the closet.
Not into the closet. Not into the closet. You know. But in the closet. Like anything, you know, the flex eventually gets slowed down. I won't say the flex ends, but the flex gets slowed down. Eventually, the flex slows down. As time goes by, you know. And then you gotta make a decision. You know what I mean? You gotta make a decision. Now, because it's only me here, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. So, like, you got three choices. Okay, you got three choices in this decision now. Depending on how good your flex has been. Depending on how good your flex has been, you got three decisions. You can either leave her and leave her for the chase. Ooh, it's dangerous. That's how you get crazy chicks. Okay, you can start dating her because you feeling her.
Yeah.
Or third option, and this, like I said, depending on how good your flex game really is, and also on the morals and ethics of said person. You know, if your flex has been crazy, outstanding on 2,000, 3,000, like Andre, you might be able to pull her and possibly keep her at arm's length.
No, they're not going for that. They ain't going for that.
I said it depends on how good your flex game is. You know,
the flex,
the drug dealer flex game is different than mine.
If you're trying to keep her at arm's length and bag her at the same time, you're gonna have to flex every day. Because your flex is to keep her quiet.
Right.
All right, here go $500 to stay out my face.
Should have played the weather.
You get what I'm saying? Like that type. You feel me? But no.
I was just saying.
You can't flex on her. Bad.
I can't flex like that.
But I'm saying,
no matter how good of a person I am,
Yeah.
Unless her self-esteem is on the floor, I will never.
On the floor.
Has to be on the floor, or she just used to stuff like that. She cool with it on the floor. I'm telling you, won't happen. But I'm just saying, if your flex game is drug kingpin flex game, you can probably do it. You know, I know I can't, but somebody possibly can. That's what. You know, that's where the true true transition is right there. That's the transition right there. So it is. That's where you're at. So, I ain't saying it's good.
Right.
I ain't saying that it was good. Okay. I'll just put out there that these are your three options.
They dangerous.
They dangerous. Well, I guess you got a fourth option where you can leave her.
I feel like
y'all can be friends. You can leave and be friends.
If you're trying to bag her and keep her at bay, you gotta be honest.
Fact.
That has to.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say who came to my mind right now.
Absolutely.
Kevin Gates is so.
As you honest with a woman.
But that's what this is what I'm saying. But that's why I said it's also part of the flex. If your flex is crazy, your flex was so crazy that you don't have to front because you've been fronting during the flex. Yo flex is so good, you ain't have to front. You can just be 100% like, oh look, I like you. You bad. I want you around. I'll be cute and being with you. I'm not a one woman type of dude. Or I need my space from time to time. Like I can't be bogged down.
I feel you. And
if she accepted that, that's on her.
As long as you say that, they not. It's either they're gonna take it or they're gonna leave it. And they're not gonna look at you no different.
How about that? That's right. Well, see, that's true too, though. You know, money won't make all women go away. It will make them come to you more. Ain't no arm's length.
What is that?
She said, money won't make all women go away. It will make them come to you.
Nah, what money?
Ain't no arm's length.
Listen, what money will do is if it's good to her. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all correct me. Because it flows my way. It is good for me. I don't want to interrupt it. So whatever the stipulations are, boom. Because then she can become an everlasting side piece.
For sure.
Meaning that you might have a relationship when you committed you down, but she always in the background.
In the park.
Yes, y'all don't want the truth. Y'all don't want the truth this morning. Okay? I'm not saying it's right.
I ain't saying it's right.
Not at all.
I'm not saying it's right. You know, I believe in what the Lord said. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't, like I said, I can't do it. You know what I mean? It's just, but you know, the same way. It's like, you know, when a dude gives him some fire, and he can't let go. He'll sit there, be a side piece for whatever it's for, because he just want what he want from you. He get it. That's all he want. He okay with being a side piece. You ain't even got to do nothing really for him. Call him every once in a while.
No, that's a fact. It's loud.
Man,
fuck that. They gotta hear. Yeah.
That place I'm totally different.
They gotta hear that. They gotta hear that in their car.
Hey. Ah! Doing it. There you are. I
got 2 minutes to come in.
We ain't even talking about the second part. We just like transition or the transition of. You know, you got 3 ways to go. You got a couple ways. You got options. You got options.
But yeah.
Got options like Jake Fox.
Yo.
Yo. She done planned a wedding and called her bride. Listen,
some dudes like crazy girls like that. Shoot, what? Okay, you see me in your future? You know what I'm saying? I can work with that. See me in your future. Cool.
No, I thought this one girl one time she was beautiful and her whole life just changed. And it wasn't even like, yo, you beautiful. It was like, she was beautiful. Like, it was just a courtesy. She was like, oh, like, damn, oh. Miss me with all that. Miss me. This song is dedicated for them. Miss me with all that, okay? It's a gospel song, but miss me with that. Something. Yeah. And then, like, the talking phase, you realize, like,
You don't really want it.
I'm gonna say this how this is hittable but not holdable.
Ah.
Y'all don't know.
Y'all the honesty.
Y'all don't know the honesty.
Listen,
I'm not saying the men are toxic. I'm just saying that some people is just
It's the reality in the world you live in.
Yeah.
That's what, you know,
everybody's not worth
holding you down.
yeah.
listen.
Like I said, you know, it's like I said, you know, talking. That's what you know. Yeah, he was flexing, yeah, he was fronting, but he doing it to see how much you really worth to him.
Yeah. No fact. Like, what's your value?
Even if it's the starting price, you just want to know what the starting price is.
Because some things gain value over time. But what's the starting price? Fire 716, your boy Big Frank, like the Big Frank in the morning. It is currently 7 degrees outside. And it is 38 minutes past the top of the hour. It's going down this morning. My boy, myself, Kev on air, and Dark Knight is in the room. The conversation is real. So this is not for the faint of heart. This is not for those who needs to feel hurt. And listen to me. I know as the man of God and his servant. First word is man of God and his servant. First word is man. Second is God. This is just some reality. So we talk about talking and all that entails. Now, we're going to define dating, but you may not make it that far.
Right.
Some people do the phase of talking. You just realize, you know what? You're not intellectually engaging.
You need to date you.
Yeah, in fact. It's sometimes you're just corny. You're just corny.
Sometimes I'm the problem.
What did I do? It's not you. It's me. And right now, I just realized.
But that's
the reality.
That line is a real thing,
Right? Because like, I had to tell somebody, like, look, it's not going to work because I really don't have the time to put into it. Right? Talking was cool because I don't have to see you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We don't got to make no plans or nothing. If I'm free, I hit you up. You free.
You know,
we talking.
Good morning, big
whatever. But like how I'm working right now, like we can't be in a relationship because I can't give you relationship time.
I can't give you relationship time. I can't give you. I can't. Like this.
Sharita said that's what moves self-esteem is on the floor when you say beautiful to her, and then she begins envisioning a relationship with you.
No, because it really was. It really was like that. That was crazy. It was really like, oh my God, no. I was just trying to not call you Precious. You know, Precious is no longer a good name to use after the movie came out. But like, I'm just, you may not make it. And you have to be okay that you may not make it. Because we was just talking. We was just talking. We just had it.
Because I was flexing, you ain't waste your time.
Right.
I was flexing. We was spending bread. We was hanging out.
You had
I picked up your son from school. I'm just saying.
You doing that because you talking. You know what I'm saying? Daniel he's on his way to marriage. He's going through this step. But I get it. You know, I was just trying to be a help.
That true confidence.
You can't.
After you do that, look though. After you do stuff like that, she can't question you.
She can't question me.
Can't question my loyalty.
But you can't. Dang, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
I don't give a shit. I don't introduction.
I never have done that. I'm just saying.
How do you not though?
I have, and I've learned.
I'm just saying, you know, because right now you're trying to be a problem solver.
No, fact. You're trying to
you want to
show that you have the potential to be that big father.
Like you can be it. You have to. So you can't press the
one situation, which I knew was not the will of the Lord, but I was in it anyway.
Yeah.
And the whole, she had 2 kids. The one son, he knew that we were doing foul things. But the youngest one, he wasn't even talking yet. And that was my boy, and whatever. But upon dismissal, and he had came to church, that boy he screw-faced me. It was just, I'm not talking about like exaggerate, like mean face, like why you leave me, where you been at, like whoa. I was hurt, not for the mother as much, but for the kid. Dad.
I know, I meant that.
Dad. But then I remember like people who used to be my uncle, when I was my uncle, oh, I see what this was. So I see what this was. It's like, dang.
No, for real.
Bring the kids involved. That's a whole other situation.
Yeah, that's on her though. That's not you.
No.
That's
That's
not
your kids.
No, because if you ain't got no kids, and she brought her kids into your talking phase, they ain't got nothing to do with you. You can't do nothing about that.
But it's a package deal.
No, but I understand it. No, I need women to understand.
So like,
and y'all not. Once again, it's a men day. You're not
Morning.
gonna like it. Okay? If we is talking, and you see I'm flexing, fronting, and let's not act like you don't see what I'm doing. All right. It is not my fault if you bring your children into our talking phase. I understand that we are a package deal in a relationship, but we are not in a relationship.
You're not there yet.
So we are not. You can't be a package deal because I ain't sure.
I want the package.
I want you. I'm not sure I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, when we talking, if you gonna bring up your kids.
Yeah, bringing them up is one thing.
You gonna bring up your kids. You gonna bring up your kids, and you know what? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk my talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless if I'm about it or not, which me being an upstanding man, I'm always about it. So like, yeah, you gonna bring up your kids or whatever. That's fine, but you can't be. I gotta go to work. You watch my son.
But see,
while we talking, no, you can't do it while we talking. And then if I do it, I'm just saying, because as a good man, you know what? I was talking. I am gonna do it. You know what I mean? But you can't be mad if we don't take this no further. And then you can't be like, but you can't be like you blaming, like, yo, you met my son and all this other stuff.
No,
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. All I did was step into what you asked me to do real fast. That's all I did.
It's really said a woman should not have introduced her children to a man into the committed relationship. Absolutely. Now this is what I say about talking, because we are men, we are problem solvers. So in the flex phase, whatever your problem is, I'm gonna solve it. I'm here, but I understand. Then you understand that I'm just here to fix this. This is my flex time. Okay, but now if you don't excel, don't give me. Oh, you're not my kids, and I thought you was a good.
Hold on,
you thought well. You.
I am a good.
I'm a great man.
I'm great,
but we're not it. So let's change the situation. So for those who didn't survive the talking phase, we have young ladies that are listening. Women, you can't talk. You can't talk. Right. You're just not in the room. Those who are watching, I thank you. Understand that it's okay if you don't survive. Right, the talking phase.
And it's okay if you in this talking phase early.
And it doesn't mean that you're not worthy, or you're just terrible, you just trash, or you smell, or you stink. Sometimes men just have bad mental concepts. One young lady I was talking to a long time ago, way long time ago, she was, heavier. No beef with that, no beef at all with that. But let me say this properly. She had this sounds bad. She had bent over. She had clothes on, but her panties came through. Like, I just saw her like the top of her panties, and they were like ripped and all that. And in my mind, I was like acid. I just I said, if acid is eating this like this, I will not engage in any further. I just cut her off. Just no words. Just stop. Not saying that it's appropriate. Not saying it's well, but I'm just saying that my mind mentally, I just didn't comprehend. I understand now that bleach, washing, just does a little damage, but at the time I wasn't aware, and I was just like, oh no. And then she had, I don't want the man again. This is the part where my apostle say, "It's your boy, the bishop. It's your boy right here. This your boy right here." Listen, let's go down this morning. We're gonna talk about surviving. You survived the talking phase. We are now dating. How long do we date until we get into marriage? How long does that journey take? And what's important and what's not? It's going down. 5716 Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yep. Hey, you ain't gonna like me what I gotta say. I'm just like,
My mind. Don't try to judge me.
She said, "Lord, nah, sis, not the rip panties, no."
No, and it was like, but I understand, like, this friction. I understand.
There's a lot going on in the face.
I understand more so now.
Right.
But back then, we were just like sitting on the, it was like random. We was like just chilling out on the little,
On the stoop.
not on the stoop, the practice was a little different. We had a playground. So at the playground, we just laughing, ha, ha, ha. We. Nothing's enough. It was just laughing and whatever. And she was like, ha, 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 ha. And I said, I said, oh, that's, and the first thing that came to my mind was acid. I just thought acid was eating. I said, no.
I'm good.
If acid is coming out of that like that and eating it up, that's not it. And I can't talk. I've had rich, sad.
Like we said, man, if you don't make it, it's okay.
That's how it be. You don't understand when you sit there in your gym. That's it. And matter of fact, this is a good song right here. If only you knew how much he's still talking. And she's captivated by love. She's engulfed in, she writing notes in high school and forever.
No, she had marriage counseling.
Marriage counseling.
If you don't make it, that's okay. It ain't always you. And if it is
She
you,
hasn't withdraws.
if it is you, don't mean you're a problem. It's just, we ain't vibe.
We ain't mind.
Which is okay.
Which is okay. And some men know, I'm gonna just call it out. Some men know that upon arrival,
The vibe is probably
not it.
But you know what? I'm gonna try it out because I want to see something. Don't get caught up. I'm like Usher.
Right.
So
yeah, sometimes like I am guilty. And I'm just gonna be very honest. I am guilty for stringing along nose for my benefit. I am guilty of y'all don't want to shoot that guy. Of letting somebody believe that they were the selection, who I knew was not the selection, just so I can be selected for selection. So I say that to say just because we in church don't mean we ain't got that was just a discussion. Toxic. Yeah, like so they say you can find your lover in church, which is a great thing, but find somebody
be weary.
But just because they are, I know I messed somebody's whole spiritual journey up. They was like, I thought the men in church was gonna be different. They ain't this. I said, what you posted? I said, my bad. I tried. Maturity and evolving is little thing. It's like, yeah. So
talking base crazy.
Facts. I put my wife where I put my wife. I was flexing so hard. The first thing I said to her was, before we even started talking engagement, you ready to get married? She said, yeah. She said, to who? I said, to me. She said, I said, oh!
I'm already in there.
Number one, I wasn't going to say nothing already. Number one, this is the internal feeling that I had that was supposed to be quiet, but it was bubbling over. And then, I just hit it with you. I'm going to call you tonight. Full conversation. Look at the Lord. Okay?
Real smooth.
But then I hit it with the Lord told me you my wife until the Lord told me she was my wife. I asked him 3 times just to verify.
Is you sure?
Is you sure? Because listen, this man of God has not always been run. I've been running with the Lord for a long time. But I've done some. I sent one situation at a time. She moved to DC. She left, And that's what it is.
I'm just saying.
So we still talking? I guess we still talking.
Conversation going on. So, okay, so you made it.
You made it.
You made it. We out here now. We dating.
We date. Now
What does that look like?
So now that we're dating, have we dismissed all other talking situations.
Oh, I see. See now.
Have we?
No. You don't. No. You don't do that till you start courting. I'm gonna put that out there.
Okay. Well,
Because
all depends.
because I'm gonna say this because
Hey.
when you're dating, this is that time where
I'm not flexing that.
Exactly.
you're not flexing all the
You know, I'm
time.
looking for stuff now. I'm looking.
But you see what I'm saying? But now you paying attention.
Right.
You
When we
looking
go-
at signs.
When we go and eat and we go to Denny's and you see me get water, you get water too. Because
Because you know I ain't got it. You know I ain't got it. Okay.
My fiance don't.
So we went from the talking phase. So now we're collecting more detailed data.
Data.
We're still not committed
all the way.
Not
all the way.
completely. You went from talking. You went from the talking and having like 5 other people on the side. Talking to other people, I'm gonna say that.
Talking to everybody.
other people
You
on
went
the
from
side
talking to everybody
to having like 2 more people on the
to
side.
talking to 2.
You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So now you just limited the pool.
Yeah, it's like blind date or a limit date.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I agree with Kevin. Courtship means exclusivity. Thank you for your
For
input.
sure.
But no, we ain't got there yet. We on our way.
We on our way.
What time is it?
Just wanted to put that
All
out.
right, yeah. We coming in 2 minutes.
You know, yeah.
Date, yeah. So dating.
Talking, I don't care. Dating, I care.
I got a little.
Just a little
Literally,
bit. Just
I care
a little
I
bit.
got
care enough.
I got the calm before the neck.
I care
No,
enough.
this is just the. Okay. What qualities
I start being
do
honest.
you
Right. Do you have?
have?
Make me want to court.
maybe want to court you? Like
Now, this is when you start being honest.
Are you a good mother?
You know,
I
this
start
is
looking at
this
stuff.
one.
yeah.
This is when you start being honest with them. This is when you had that conversation about what you want.
Yeah.
Out of what you.
And I'm gonna say this
in
because
your life.
and you can date a plethora of individuals.
Right.
But just because you're dating them, you need to smash them for my smash.
Right.
My
smash word.
my giggers. You know, there's everybody that you date, you're not smashing. I would hope you're not smashing at all with the Lord's instructions. But let's be honest that everybody's not living according to, and we're trying. I failed. I went before church and tell them that I had to get on the way. It didn't show up today.
But yeah, you know what I mean? That date is when you start having those conversations about, you know, okay, so what do you want later? Like,
Yeah.
Do you want, like, how many kids do you thinking about? Like, you know, do you think that you want to be married? Like, you know,
I'm so dumb.
what do you see? What would you want in the future? This is what I would want in the future. This is what I like.
Like, are you worker mindset or business mindset?
You know what I'm saying? Where your mind at? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, are you really actually a good person or not? You know what I mean?
I know for sure.
Can you really be my helpmeet or not? Like, you know, can I really lead you?
Right.
Facts.
Will you allow me to lead you?
Yeah. That's a con. No, that's a con. Oh, is that not?
It is. No, we don't cut it. We stop it.
You just fade it out. But so fine. First, I want to your boy Big Frank like Big Frank in the morning. My fault, y'all. My jam was on. I'm gonna just a side note. Reggae dance hall is my joint. Okay. Before me and Jesus was rocking like we supposed to be rocking all the way with details, pick them up, turning them up, upside down, causing talking situations and think, we were just dancing. This is nothing more. This is nothing more. And then don't in all sides were liftable. There was new limitations. Side note, and then welcome to my life. Welcome to the life of the man I that y'all don't know about. One young lady, I never forget. Put her on my head.
Wow, like stomach,
we was here. Then I tossed her up, put her on my head, and I turned her.
Yo, he went to Jamaica.
And I don't know what. And oh man.
I tried to do it today. I couldn't do it. I did it. It was all good.
I didn't get somebody at a corner store. I think God was salvation. So now that I'm saved, So when the Warriors, when they go reggae, oh, I'll be like, Puda, Jesus, wild boy, we can pick up the So reggae is really my thing. All right, so we're talking. How long do we wait until from dating to marriage? But right now we're in the dating phase right now. So we went from, I'm gonna be preaching 3-point sermon. We went from talking. You survived the talking phase. Now we're dating. Now we're gathering information. That's all we're doing right now is gathering information. We are not.
Your wife got
Good morning. Hey, wife. Good morning.
Give me all right.
No, you know my dad told me that one time. I was really hurt. You ain't know what? What? I am not the descendant of my father. I am not. Hey, that's crazy.
We went from talking.
Yeah, I'm really hurt. My spirit is just it's hurt. But we were talking. Now we're dating. And now that we're dating, we're still not committed.
Right.
100%.
We're not 100%
100% committed.
We like 60-40.
We now we have designated times in which we see each other. We go on dates. No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying now we go on dates. Before we was doing stuff. Now, on Friday we go on now, we go and see a comedy show or something, you know what I'm saying? Because now we dating.
And now we have a more intense dialogue.
Right, in the car ride, you know what I'm saying? So
future expectations and goals, and visions, and who you want. I mean, now we and we're still just gathering information
about each other.
Because I still two of the dates pending after you, so we still.
I see you on Friday, but on Saturday, I leave work. I'm going to see Sandra. And then on Sunday, I was like, and then can't come to church every day. Can't go to church with me.
Church dating
is bad.
No, that's different. It's pressure.
It's not different. It's just uncomfortable.
Yes, it's
because it's still gathering data, but all your data is in the same room. You just got data entry all over the and the problem is that when it doesn't work out, this is the problem with the church. If they see y'all dating, and then y'all look good together, and then they try to husband wife you. Yeah. I never forget. I'm saying, hold you now. Watch
your breaks, church.
I never forget with certain individual at my last location of worship, where they attempted to try to put me and this person together. They go, hey, Bishop, hey, no. Hey, Bishop, hey, Queen, because that was how they used the words then. And they was like, oh, yeah, y'all look together. We were working ministry, we was doing life, whatever. It was never a cross action like that. We were good. I won't say this phrase, I might have messed up here. We shared a pie together, but hey, I still want the pie, you want to take them. and I've been literally like at Applebee's. It was a legit pie. No perverse overlay. No perverted overlay here. And they were always like, hey, Queen, hey, birthday. And we went out with some youth and stuff. Oh, yeah, hey, Queen. No. Huh? Not Red Cat. No. And this is like people just trying to assemble something together. Yeah. And that was it. Not only did they do that, then did again. Listen, okay, I'm gonna be this person. Frank is somebody. You have to be conscious. Anything happen. Obesity, overweight, my life, diabetes, things happen. I'm married now and I love my wife and we are together forever. Life is real forever. But Frank is, okay, after everything, somebody, people, are attracted to who I am, into the power, into the oil, not me for real, because you right on this. Act my wife, for real. But it's like, the church problem is that you're always trying to make it, while I'm dating, you're trying to make things what it's not. Right. Even as a man of God, I still got to gather data. Right. Even trying, and my goal is that the violation, you might see us out, you might see us talking, I'm still gathering data. She is not the one. Right. So,
that's dating. Then you talking to a couple, maybe. You know what I'm saying? If you gang type like that, maybe you is, maybe not. You know what I mean? But we are learning each other to get serious.
Get serious.
I'm not all the way serious with you yet. I'm being serious with what I'm telling you. Yeah. But my actions is just I'm still hanging out.
And then you gotta watch out for the young lady, the woman who is so ready for love that anything is a trigger for her.
Right.
When the girl, okay, I'm telling the story, but I'm just like, I'm gonna log off. The young lady used to just pray. You sing the choir, used to just pray, whatever. Life goes on. Then I get my heart broken and I am ready for whole phase $10. I am ready. God, forget this. I've invested too much. Whole inch, here I come. So I started talking to this young lady, and she says to me, when we used to pray in the choir and used to hold my hand, I just used to get butterflies. Girl, you wasn't even a thought at the moment.
I'm glad you felt that way though.
But then though I realized, dang, I did ask for a plate and she brought me one. And that's
the trigger. That's how I ended up in
if you're not the pastor and you don't have dedicated servants who serve you well, they bring you a plate and you single and they single. The majority of the time, there are other occasions, is going to be a little slight attraction there. So, yeah, just caught up into something, and then to find out, I told you what phase I was.
Right. Well, yeah, like I said, dating, we trying to get to know each other. I'm trying to see if we go to court. Just say,
y'all need dating language,
not
serious language, but just hang up.
I hear you, but at the same time, I don't want to waste your time or my time. So
but it depends on the person.
But this is what I'm saying. We still hanging out.
Yeah.
And we still having fun conversations. I'm not taking that away from anything because if I can have fun with you, we can't be in a relationship anyway.
Right.
But we're gonna have moments where I asking A, B, and C. Right. Because I want to know.
If we friends, we just friends. Like it's just friends. And then that's another situation where the signals that I'm giving is being translated in the transmission of something else.
Right.
So now there's an assumption that I got feelings for you, and my eyes are telling me that they're eating you up. In reality, I just see all of you, and there's nothing here consuming, and I'm just like, oh no. And here you are falling.
Right. And then you want to be Jasmine Sullivan when I bring it up.
But it's yeah. So we dating now.
It's cool, or it's not cool.
It's not cool. You just got me data.
Which if you don't make it out the dating phase, that's fine. You ain't getting nowhere yet.
Yeah.
And you had a good time. You either had a good time, or you had a good time and you ain't wasted time, or you had a good time and you wasted your time.
We need to learn relationship trigger words.
No, why should I have to learn trigger words for a relationship that I am planning on possibly being in? I'm trying to work my way to be in this relationship.
But when we're dating, we have a goal. We just have to see if you fit.
Right.
Criteria.
If this is what I want, and this is what you want, if I feel like it's enough of what you want, enough of what I want, we can move on to the next thing.
Like if you don't want kids and we're talking, okay, cool. We find that out. I want kids, you don't. All right, cool. I'm a preacher, you a heathen, we not gonna match.
Right.
Okay, cool, that's fine. Not coming for cash. You gonna give me match? It's different. It's just what is this? We did identifying that, and everybody don't make the cut. Right. First round, second round, third round, and then you may not even be the pick. Like you just
we just out here, Fred Daphne, like Scooby-Doo.
And it's not that we're just
friends,
and it's not that we're a hoe or we're trying to just misuse. No, we're legit
trying to figure
it out. I'm trying to fill you out.
I'm sorry it took a year for us to
start courting.
I'm sorry it took us a year for you to be able to call me your boyfriend. But like,
I never, and it ain't right because I never put the pressure on you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this too.
Unless I did.
We may want you may not want us either. Like this,
right.
It's a two-way street. I just happen to be in the room, so it's
right. So you don't hear him talking, but like so we talking. But you ain't make it. That's fine. You ain't really wasting no time for real. But what if you did make it and we move on to the next thing? And now we courting. But we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we get back. Listen, all we got is having a non-violence rally tomorrow at the Entrepreneurial School of Thought, located on 19th Street in Ashland, here in the city of Niagara Falls. I believe that time is 3 p.m. It's going down. Get a chance to stop by there, rock out with them. It's going down this morning right here on Fire 716, Big Frank in the morning.
So, girl, you need to
Yep, just stop this one.
That's what girl you need to cook on. Why should I just? I don't know. Relationship trigger words. I don't have relationship trigger words though.
Only 3 committed females.
Yeah.
I don't have
these conversations.
I don't have
I'm gonna say this online. I need somebody, and I'm not gonna knock you. You might get saved along the way, but I need somebody that is rap shit. I need somebody who just thinks like, forget all this church talking.
Listen,
The streets is that. This is how it's going out here.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know.
Yeah, I'm just.
What's it like other than like? I think. What's the relationship trigger word once you get to a certain spot? Now, if we just talking, yeah, don't bring nothing up. Like, you can bring stuff up, but like, don't try to dwell and have whole conversations about, you know, having kids with kids, having family. Now, if that's something you just bring up. Like, yeah, you know, one day I'm gonna have kids. One day.
Yeah.
Cool, you know, okay. You know why? Because everybody taking mental notes. You taking them, I'm taking them. All right, cool. You know what I mean? But like, and then when we dating, if you bring it up, you know, once again, I'm still trying to learn you. You know, I'm taking these mental notes of everything that you say. It's not crazy. Something that is crazy. You know, like crazy. You know, you're not.
Trigger.
We gotta talk trigger words a whole nother day.
I don't get that. I don't get trigger though. Like,
It's
one
not
thing, like a word can trigger you into a thought.
If we haven't had a conversation that we are official, and that can be as light as for real, you be us. All right.
Say less.
And we haven't had that dialogue. It's not. I'm not saying it's not real. That'll be delusional, but it's not official.
It's not a thing. I don't say that either, but yeah,
we're not exclusive.
We're not
100% exclusive.
It's not just me, it's not
but we was talking. We wasn't exclusive at all. We was dating. No, 25, 50, 55% exclusive. Once now you make it through the dating. Now, you know, as we dating, you going up because, you know, I cut her off because you beat her already.
And that's a real thing. Yeah.
I cut her off.
You want me to cut people off immediately upon our dating entry? No. I'm gathering data, and you have trumped.
That's a fact.
And here we go with these words. We talking about y'all giving this conversation options,
right? Yeah.
Because we were dating you, and realized that you don't have you missing.
Right.
Out, gone. Boom.
And they say it can be little stuff.
Yeah.
Dang, you know what?
Go ahead, John.
She showed me you can cook. You can't cook. So.
Right. So, that was John, my neighbor.
What's
that? No problem. Just work on you. He wants something else, probably. But,
you make it through the dating. Now we done sat. You know, we went to Red Lobster.
Yeah.
You know, black people fancy place. We done went to Red Lobster, ate some cheddar biscuits. You know what I'm saying? And we done had a conversation. And we done said.
I don't know. When you said that, I just felt the doctor, Sharita, just like.
Right? You know how she feel.
That is not.
You know how she feel.
I heard it in the sleep.
You know how she feel about it. She feel like, no. You know how she feel.
That is funny. But okay, so now we are official.
You won your tissue.
You won your position.
You know I'm not. Now at this point, you know that I'm not perfect. I know that you're not perfect, but we are willing to see where it goes. Now during our courtship, we are working it out. We working things out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We having our ups and downs. You know, but we are committed.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And as committed as you can be in that specific situation. Because now that you're courting, now you got to be 100%. You can't be. You know, you can't have it. You can have options now.
Right. The options. You are the game. Okay.
Options.
There's no substitutes.
Before, you know, I was playing the Wii with the homies, and now I'm playing PlayStation one player.
Right now it's like being accountable and what's happening. Where we going? Because now we are in the process of now trying to get to a place.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, this is a place. Courting is a place of compromise.
No facts. You heard that word? For commitment.
It's a point of compromise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody has those skills that they just ain't gonna get off of. which
I feel like
in the
that's
dating phase, you should know. You should know that you should, like, look, like, or, as people in this room would be like, yo, you don't love Jesus. This ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's it. I'm just not gonna get off of her. No matter how fine she is, you know what I'm saying? That's it. But then that's how you end up getting used. See, don't get it. Anyway, so now you're courting, you compromising, you're breaking, and you're fixing. That is what courtship is. That's why you're in court. You know what I'm saying? Y'all deliberating.
And let me just get clear. That is compromise between each other, not with
not with everybody. Not with Jesus.
Not with Jesus. Listen.
Everything he said in that red, in that black, you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
But definitely, at this point, it's really a commitment. It is something that is exchanged between you and us, and we are making forward progress. We are doing what it takes. We are still learning.
Learning. Always gonna be learning.
We already learning.
Never gonna
just figuring things out. But if I find out you still talking to
Isaiah,
John, Peter, while we want to be official. We can stop this right now. Okay.
Right now.
They don't need to play no more reindeer games.
Not because now we're courting. Now I'm really in my feelings.
I'm really in my
feelings.
Yeah.
Because when I was dating, I was in my feelings, but I wasn't all the way in my feelings. Like if you left me, I'll be hurt, but I'm not heartbroken. I can be like, yeah, okay,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Recovery easy.
Right. Courting, I don't put my now I'm made. Even
I've included you in the plans of my future. I've included you in
my mother.
Right. Now I'm making decisions.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna say you met my mother because you could have seen her at the store.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say you met my mother because you seen her at the store. You might have seen her at the store. But I have introduced you.
No, facts.
You done been to my house, and not because I had to stop by and say something to my mama, or I had to stop by and grab something. You done been in my house. Might have even ate food in this house, came to a barbecue. Like we is here. All right. You know what I mean? Now I know if you got kids, I'm all the way knowing your kids now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My name is on the sign out sheet to come and get them at this point.
I just added your name to the list.
Right, you know what I mean?
I'm a part of your daily function.
Right.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Good mornings, good nights.
Yeah.
What you doing today?
That's good. Did you get married?
Not even
Jackson. I'll be there.
Right. Not even what you doing today, but that's when that courtship is when you got. So today we.
Yeah.
What we eating today? That's a fact.
Today we. Today we got to go to.
Yeah.
After we get. That's when you in the court.
Do I need to be around after work?
Right. You know what I mean? Like,
Man.
Now you got to start telling her when you want to hang out with you. Like, yo, I'm about to go and see what's the name. We can be out for a minute. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Y'all, you are responsible.
Yes.
For your relationship now.
Yeah, you're fact.
You know what I mean? And look, you might not make it out courting. Yeah. Even with all that. No. Because even some stuff that you want to compromise on, something like, I might not want to do.
Listen, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? And we all might switch up, and you might switch up on me once you courting, because now you're in love, and now you're different. Because we all get different when we get in love. That's not like we don't. So now you're in love, you different now.
Mm-hmm.
Some girls get in love and get controlled.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Get in love and get jealous.
You know what I mean? Y'all can't, when y'all was just talking, y'all dating, a girl with that monkey walk by, y'all both be like, yo, she thick. You like, yo, girl, she thick. You like, yo, babe, yo, she thick. Word, she is. Now we together and recording. Now I'm like, yo, babe, she thick. Yo, why you looking at her?
What you mean? Last week,
right?
You was just pointing them out.
Right.
Because now that we are official, now that it's you and me.
It was official last week.
No, because last week I was still in the dating phase. We was like, maybe we can, maybe we can't. But now we in this. Now it's just me and you, and then it's just us. So now things are changing. Now you got somebody else. What you mean? Yes. 571 your boy, Frank, like the Big Frank in the morning. What it is, what's up? It's going down this morning. Currently, 16 minutes past the top of the hour. The conversation is lit. It is amazing. Off the changes, the background cut down a bit. But so I swear to you, this is a 3-point poem. I tell you that this is a 3-point message.
Yeah.
And we have survived the talking phase. We have survived the dating phase.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are transitioning into courtship. We have decided that you are now you are the only one.
Right.
Now we are building. Now we are engaging into, as my brother Daniel Dark Knight has stated, into what we doing today. How we, you are a part of.
We a team now.
That doesn't mean that you're gonna make it to marriage. It doesn't mean that you're gonna ride.
Because even though we a team, I might not want to pass the ball to you.
Teamwork may not work over here.
Team may not work, and then sometimes we stated, fight us if you want to. That sometimes when it gets official, you get real jealous, and things that you used to allow, you don't allow them more. And I'll be like, no.
We was having fun. Now we not having no fun no more. No fun at all. That's not.
Which one take you over there?
You know what I'm saying?
But the fact, so it's courting is still. We still vibing out. We're having a good time, but it's just you and I.
Right.
And it's us. It's us against the world until you gone.
Right.
And it might be a year, 2 years.
Yeah.
And you might be thinking
it might be it.
Because I feel like the mindset of a person changes as well. Because once again, another situation. I repeat, situations are not always different people, concurrent. And upon entry, upon officializing that we're gonna do this, we had a little deep conversation about a little past hurt, a little deep past situations, and we were willing to accept those dramatic difficulties on both ends, and we went forward with it, and then we went backward with it. We went forward, and we went. We did a year, did another year. Okay, we did a little Christmases. Okay, we did a little family. Okay, a little bit of vacation trips. Okay, a little bit of out of town. Okay, a little bit of Broadway. Okay, a little bit of I-9. Okay, came back one out of town. That was it. No bye. That was enough. It was just that it was other things happening in her own world that she didn't know how to deal with a process. Mm-hmm. And that's just something that developed over time. You find out, I don't know your triggers day one. Right. I don't know your triggers in talking. I don't know your triggers. I don't know your triggers. Right. But over time, you realize that, you got daddy issues, mommy issues, old love issues that I can't fight for you.
Right. I'm sorry. I feel like if you have triggers, you have to put those out there day one. If you're not willing to push past your past, you know what I'm saying, to let the next person know, like, hey, listen, these are the things that I look for, and if they're not there, then
right, because they want to what though? Because I feel like they want to talk. They want to talk, and you ain't got to tell me that because I don't. No disrespect, I don't really care, and you probably not gonna show me because you probably put it all in the back, and because we just talking.
It might be tears.
Maybe they want to like dating. Like once we start dating, you tell me like, look, these are some things that I
because that's dad and dad, and that's dad again.
For sure. But at the same time, we just said this.
Yeah.
They fall in love quickly.
Yeah.
Right. So in the talking stages, they had already caught feelings.
So say it again. Say it one more time.
What
you just said.
In the talking stage.
Who did?
They.
Who?
They
gotta figure it out. They gotta deal with that. Because for me, that I talk about I am who I am. This is how I deliver. So if it's words for you, that's triggers for you. You need to be you need to address the fact that these are triggers for you. Right. But then for me, for example, my wife, and I'm putting this on blast. Good morning, hallelujah, Jesus' name. She doesn't like when I go to the living room and she's in the bed and it's time to go to sleep. Why you leave me? I'm just going to the living room because I don't like being in our bed. I just don't like bed. I don't like that time. I don't like being in the bed midday, but I understand my wife is going through what she's going through with the pregnancy and all that, so she's fine. But I just like being in the living room at times. So I just be like, I'm in the living room. Yeah. Okay, cool. But it's like for her, it's a trigger at times. But if somebody else, you're not saying hi today, the trigger. To me, life goes. I am moving.
You didn't text me good morning.
What?
Girl, listen. If you don't text me good morning and wait for my response, and have a nice day. Like, we not doing that.
Listen, and I'm guilty of that because I haven't texted you yet. I haven't texted my wife yet. Gave her kids this morning. I'll see you in a couple hours.
I feel like it's different when you're married.
We still courting.
We still in marriage, if I wake up to you, I shouldn't have to text you at lunchtime. You get what I'm saying? To see how your day going. If I leave you at home, I know you're at home. I know the situation. I might call you to say, hey, how you doing? How the baby treating you? What's up? Other than that, don't expect no long conversations. Like, I might check up on you, but miss me with that.
All right. And my question is for ladies that's on the line. No, you're on the line. Those who are single, my wife, even my wife. Okay, apparently, assuming that you were not in relationships, you talking to a guy, y'all courting, y'all together, and how long are you waiting until he proposes? How much time are you giving him until, like, all right, I'll be in love, we're working, we're moving together, but he has yet to propose? What's your time frame for that man?
I want to just set them up for it.
No,
I think you should set them up.
I want to know too, though.
That's a loaded question.
It is, but that's all I want to know, because I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of loaded answers when we go back to the break. So, like,
so when we go back and get into that element, how long until marriage has to happen? That's reasonable for you. Right here on 5716 Big Frank in the morning. Let's get it.
Oh, keeping it a being with you from jump, from the tales from the dark side, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's not about time.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it is about understanding the monster. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. Because, Sharita said, repeat the question.
The question is, now that we're courting, how long do you wait for the fact that we have officially that we're dating, we're in a relationship, until your expectations for him to propose or even for marriage to be engaged, if you will? The question is, I mean, real complicated. How long do you wait for marriage after dating? That's the question. It's simplicity.
It is simplicity.
I'm saying.
But there was another question. I think that's what the question.
Oh no, you
the last question.
You asked the ladies how much time is reasonable
to you
for him to propose. Oh, your wife already jumped.
Oh, gee. Wife declared it depends on the person. How long have you known them prior to even talking? There's so many things that play a role if we need a lot of time or not.
True.
Comes from the 6 months. Babe, how long were you talking?
She said a lot of dating time.
But like she said, how long did you know them before then?
That also comes.
That story's not real pedophile.
But like I was saying, it depends. For me, it's not about time. It's about understanding the monster. Let me help you out.
Tell us about the monster.
I'm not preaching, all right? Because the woman, men are too, but we ain't talking about us. The woman is an emotional creature, all right? She is swayed by how she feels more times than what may or may not be the actual present issue that is going on.
Talk.
Right. Yeah. So, when I say understanding a monster, for me is I need to understand how much your emotion takes over in certain specific situations. When stuff is going bad, I need to know where you are emotionally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I know, can I bring you back from that hole that you just dug? You know what I mean? Yeah. I need to know if I'm down. Can you hold it down until I get back on the ladder? Yeah. You know what I mean? Knowing a monster is if somebody tell you they see me with A, B, and C, how is you gonna react? Especially if you know I got sisters, friends, I work, whatever it is. You know what I mean? How's it gonna be? You know what I mean? The courting courting for me is recognizing the things in which you do and can I deal with how you deal with stuff.
Sharia has stated, for me, as a woman in her 40s, I would have this combo closer to the beginning of dating than after exclusively courting. 9 months to a year max. For me, it's 2 years. Someone don't play no game. Understood.
You know what I'm saying? But remember though,
babe, how long do we I told her what? Then yeah, I don't know.
But like it's important though, because as a man, when I started courting you, I already felt that I could marry you already. I already felt that. But as a man who is learning now, you know, because in my ignorance of my early 20s, if I feel like I could marry you, I probably would have jumped on it right then and there, right? But as a man that know better, you know, I need to, now that I courted you, I need to understand what the courted you is and how the marry you could be.
Yeah.
Because I also need to be prepared for how soon you are willing to go.
And I think a man, like knowing that I want to marry you and proposing to you is 2 different times.
Right.
For sure. Like 2 different time frames. I can believe you're the one. I can believe that we're going to get married. I can believe. But listen, there are other components and factors here
for sure
that I got to consider.
Right.
And
she said 6 months before.
Oh,
was the dating before we got married, engaged after 4 months. But we've known
4. Oh, girls.
She said, well,
your husband is out of control. Who doing that?
She said, we've known
9 months of dating before we got married, engaged for 4 months. Oh my God.
She said, but in all capitals. But
we've known each other for years. Wow, that's who's your man? Wow.
That's something to take into consideration.
It ain't 7 weeks. 7 weeks.
That's something to take into consideration too. I mean, how long you know each other? Did you know her when she was cooling? Did you know her when she was tripping? You know, like you said.
I like the idea you put it down. I know her before she was schooling, before she was tripping. Yeah, I was
sure. You know what I mean? And then
25 years I knew.
Like you said, you know, proposing. Right. Like you said, proposing, being proposed to, and being engaged, and being married. When I'm ready to marry you, because you're engaged. Because I can propose to you, but now I need to know how proposed you is. So now, you know, it's gonna take me some time.
But sometimes proposal just the shh.
Right.
Shh. Go on, girl. Go on.
You might not make it. You might not make it. You ain't made it until I went to City Hall to sign some papers. And that's what I'll say. I'll say it like that. You know what I mean? And I understand that, you know, some women do put a timeline on it. Not speaking on women at a certain age or whatever, or a certain level of like when you ain't got time to be playing games, you let it be known from jump.
No, fact.
That's different. You know what I'm saying? But for people that's just dating or whatever, you know what I mean?
That's just a maturity situation.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But like you can't put the timeline on how I feel. Especially because it's up to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, they say that men choose who they marry, but women marry who choose them.
Proposal to keep her quiet. Wow, guys. I'm just telling you.
Ain't nobody say that. Hey, that's you driven.
I'm just saying that some people just because we want to be in a certain place when we marry. We going? 5716, your boy Big Frank, locked to the Big Frank in the morning. It's going down right here, right now. My boy, The Dark Knight, Kevin on Air is in the building. Listen, we talking today, y'all. We talking. Okay, we in our final phase. We did the talking phase. We've done the dating phase. We've done the courting phase. Now we transition into marriage. Now I made a statement in regarding to a proposal sometimes just being a hush ring. Okay, because for a man to marry, we want to have a certain level of stability.
Sure.
But if the woman keeps throwing these signs and signals and subliminals and this stuff, just put the pressure on, we will just engage phase 1 of the task just so that, okay, I'm really not ready for that yet, but here's the proposal card. let's start planning. I'm not really ready. I'm praying for something to jump off because truthfully, we can barely make it. Nah, you want to add a experience. Now we can go downtown for $2 and maybe this would be like, whoop, there it is. But girl, you know you want a limousine, you want bridesmaids, best man, them man, them. You want to feed people. You want to feed people who not coming to the wedding. I'm not about to feed empty plates. I'm married though, so COVID paid for that. COVID was a great time to get married. The list is limited. You can live on COVID.
Yeah. If I had money, I should.
Because like the money that you spend for a wedding,
You can put it towards a house.
you can put it towards.
But see, this is what I mean. Once you get into that marriage, where your mind is now that we in this marriage proposing stage, because if your mind ain't, yo, babe, real spit, well, all the money you got to spend on this money, you could buy a house. Let's just buy a house.
No.
Come on now. That's, yo, you the.
We could have, yeah.
I already thought you was my wife. Nah, no.
No.
Hey.
Jessica, I'm praying for you, sister in love. She okay, she good. I love my wife. She's amazing, she's awesome. I didn't get hit with a hush ring, you know. That was all God. Y'all understand, okay? I sold 2 houses. Well, okay, God said what? Yeah, listen, real estate agent. Yeah, I am right. The fact that I am, don't make my money up. But we're married now. But marriage life is yo, shut up. I'll be quiet. But my wife's gonna reply. I know God hears you. So Jessica. But as but now we married.
Yeah.
Now we married. Married life different.
All of it.
Yeah.
Married life with a kid different. Just different. All the little fun extracurricular activities and the hope that you have for continual extracurricular activities and hopes in man. I'm sorry. And then I go back to my wife. Then they'll be an entrepreneur. It's a different. She an employee. She just don't leave. My wife just don't leave. She's been leaving 2 years. She's been pregnant for 2 years. I'm so sorry, what? It was the Lord's plan. This is it. But it's just like marriage projected, like the future marriage, what we think it is, different. It's different than what it is. And there's things you like, me and my wife is still learning and still evolving, still gleaning and still trying to figure out what's going to work for us. And it's just a part of the process. And people get over here, I thought, oh my God, you're married now, you out here putting pillows behind bed boards and just out here being all free, out here just living life like whatever, like it's golden. It's a difference, man. It's a different responsibility for a man. In marriage.
Yes.
For sure. Like, no, it is, man. Yesterday I sat in the car, but I'm free. This baby job. Oh, come on, hot girl summer, married, members only. Okay. And depending upon your age and your career, a man may have certain things in order financially before he begins the marriage process, which takes the pressure off of the expectations of having a house saving. No, 100%. Because the fact of the matter is, who that man, and this is where you could gather data in the dating phase. Like, who is he? What is, like, and certain things that he won't learn he won't evolve into until he's put under pressure.
Right.
Putting stuff in the on calendar, no path to do. I have never until I got to. I'm old. I am the old head in this. And then it's like, dang, not only do I have to do that, but I need to do this, and this. And like, God, okay. And y'all don't want to talk real.
Tell you, man,
the pressure. And if you're the bread, not just the breadwinner, the bread preparer. Listen, I'll tell you why I am right now. So, and this is not to be cocky, because this is really pressure. It's pressure. It's one thing to be the breadwinner, meaning that you work a job and they pay you, bring it in. No, I am the bread maker. I am the job. Listen, this is in entrepreneurship, and I'm gonna say this on a serious note. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. It is not, because you don't have anybody necessarily right away to call on. You don't have a fill-in, and if you don't work, the money don't show up. And money don't show up, there is no payroll for you. There is no maintaining trying to maintain like bills due, and then doing that as a husband and as a father, and the pressure, and not talking about the ministry. This life, you have to be somebody who can handle it. Like, and my wife, like, handling it.
Yeah.
And if the person can't handle it, oh, she would have been gone day 3. I do going by. Oh, okay. Like seriously, because it's really marriage is not. I won't say it's difficult, but it's definitely work.
Yeah.
It's 2 different people from 2 different places coming together under the same roof with an expectation that you know how to do, but you realize you really don't know how to do it. This is not what I do, and you realize, dang, I'm tired of doing this. So it's like, and sorry that you were misled by your own self, because I didn't mislead you. You had presumptions and ideas that you assumed based off of. Then again, it's all the Lord. That's why I have to know who you're married. In fact, absolutely, and you have to. And if not, and this is why I say in ministry. When me and my wife started talking and dating, y'all, I was a servant, I was available, and I remained that. Some people, and I've done it, switch up to accommodate. No, and the reason why I don't switch up is you need to know exactly what you're getting into. Sure. To know that I'm on call. It may frustrate you, may not be happy with it, but you know that when they call, I'm coming. That when the bishop calls and we're going, I'm going. Yeah. When God say quit, I quit. When by faith. Living by faith in marriage ain't cute either. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, listen, I'm writing something. I don't know if it's a book or a pamphlet or a statement on Facebook, but I'm writing something about surviving faith. And that's a whole nother. I gotta write that. I'm not saying how long.
Sharita said it's a lot of pressure on men to be the sole or majority provider in a marriage. So men who are serious need and look for women who can add to his life, not take away from his purpose as provider.
No, 100%.
But that's what we say. Marriage is different. Marriage is different because we was fake teaming. You know what I'm saying? We was just good one. We was Mike and Pippin through this. But now, I need to be coach and you need to be Michael. Like, come on.
Yeah, and really what it is that you have to pour back into.
Right. Yeah.
The one you pour out. If there is no return at all, right, it becomes overwhelming. Right. And it's like, dang.
And you gotta be ready.
Yeah.
And you gotta know that they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like you can't, like if I work, how I work, sometimes I work a lot, you can't be trying to put all this other stuff for me to do or have this expectation that you want me to do A, B, and C. Like you need to know, you've been working, I'm gonna leave him alone for a minute. Yeah. You know what I mean? And vice versa. If you out here entrepreneur getting your thing, girl, you know what I'm saying? Then like, I'm not gonna be like, yo, babe, you cook or not? Nah, I'm not. If you're not home, shoot, I just did this the other day. My girl, she's out doing whatever she was doing. I had Jada. Yeah. I cooked all day. You know what I mean? Like I cooked all day. And when she came home, she had to do nothing. I was vacuuming random stuff, like because she was out, she was doing something. I wasn't.
My wife said, Tyra said, I knew that there would be days that other things would come first. It was just a part of the process, along with working hard. We had fun, play, vacation later. 100%. That's what it is right now. Yeah. My hope is that let me go ahead and grind these 2-3 years out, right, establish, and let this build for us so I can go out and live lavishly and enjoy myself and expand and do whatever on stations where else I needs help. But listen, it's going down this morning. Make sure you check out Let's Be Lady Conference going down April 21st to the 23rd, 4600 Chitawaga Street Avenue, but Chitawaga, 4600 Union Road in Chitawaga, New York. Let's Be Lady Conference. It's 7 p.m. night. It's Saturday, a purification class, $25. You can cash out Lady Bambi 7 is going down. When we get back, our final thought right here on Fire 716 Big Frank in the morning.
That's work. Marriage is the work. It's the work. It's the work. I don't even want to do it, but it's the work.
We're gonna get y'all a break. No, in fact, people understand. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that because I can get into that. My sister just said we give us a break because but just like from life, and my hope is to delegate and be able to trust the people but I delegate.
We're gonna make it happen.
Gotcha. So that there is a vacation.
Yeah.
So you understand.
It takes time.
It takes time. It's like you really got to know who you marry and what that what that entails. And I feel bad for my wife. You guys, I am the monster. Okay, you gotta. It's a lot.
I tell Quid all the time, like, look, what we is right now might not be tomorrow, might not be next week.
Yeah,
right. I was like, we are gonna be different people every day, every week, every month, every year. I was like, and I'm letting you know because I don't know what God got going. So things is with me, like we going. Not our relationship isn't gonna be on a swivel, but I may be on a swivel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not Xing out the conversation, Xing out the relationship. I'm gonna do my due diligence in this relationship. But I'm at moments where I'm gonna put myself before everybody. I'm at moments where things that you don't want me to do, I'm gonna do. Like you might if I'm coming to the radio station, I got the baby on the radio station.
Yeah.
I don't want my baby.
One thing
ain't about you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
one thing I had with my wife was that the thing about her for being willing, because you may not always be ready. You may not always have all together, but are you willing? If you're willing, will succeed.
Right.
And I told her, and this is what I said, without God, we don't work. That's the period. I'm telling you that right now. So you ever decide that you want to dissipate from the Lord?
Right. Let's go. What say?
Go. The work of God doesn't stop for me. God is my priority and my goal. Because I find satisfaction pleasing the Lord.
Tyra's so nice.
Which is
so beautiful. Y'all get y'all Tyra.
Y'all get y'all Tyra. It was the Lord.
Come on, cuz, come through, boy. Anyway. But yeah, man, so I'm telling you, man. Don't know what nobody gonna do, don't know what's gonna happen. God, it's just always be ready and always be willing to accept the changes.
Yeah.
That's what marriage really is. Like you said, years of work turn into times of chill. And when we chillin',
memories.
She says that I know that there is no love lost when you're working hard. It's difficult sometimes, but I understand it's for a better purpose. No facts.
No, for sure.
And that's exactly when I tell y'all, it's a sacrifice. And what's crazy is in the sacrifice that I make, there's more required that I don't fulfill. Like even running the station, long nights, early mornings, to just make sure everything is okay. Is a task all by itself. The ministry and making sure it's doing well. I told you, me and God had a moment last night. I ain't gonna hold you. Last night I was just like, God, now the demand is higher. Like it's just the demand is higher, and life don't stop. People don't. Yeah, I'm right. You're right.
Yeah. It's true. Because my obedience is more important than. Studio again. Yeah, true. I don't know what's in it, because you don't know what's in the drink for you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We might start a business, quit a job, and just go ahead and do her thing. I don't be mad at her. I'm like, she go good, keep yours. It'd be my job my time to support. Right. All right, I'm gonna be supportive. I'm gonna be free.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be more free. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. The other day when I'm going to work, I'm gonna be around. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna talk to your mama. I'm gonna talk to my mama. We all gonna get on the schedule. You know what I mean? But whatever we gotta do, because that's just what we do. We get done.
Right.
I had to change the app logo.
Not like you're a rapper.
Like,
PGF.
Yeah, I didn't change it again because the white don't blend well with that one. But side note though, that there's so many components of radio you have no idea. Because like I can put flyers on here. I can put on like the app so that there's like information that can scroll across and stuff. So all that is done through something I got Tucker Network, which is over this computer. Like flyers, advertisement. There's actually another website that this goes to where there's banners and all kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
So there's really online presence. I gotta figure out a community event to have like in like 2 or 3 weeks.
In 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, I need to just have something. I'll talk about the fish fry. I gotta do something just give people the. But I think I'm going. I'm gonna do something. Then I need to get a grill.
Shoot, you know what?
A grill. I think I'm gonna do a.
All you need is some space, a couple bounce houses,
Yeah.
like a radio. Be a radio station outside.
Okay.
Bounce house in the back.
Like gravel. People.
Tired.
You know,
We could shut
And you
down.
got that grass.
We could shut down this
Side
little,
is very-
this little. It ain't gotta be a whole thing. We could shut down this apartment.
You hear me? I said you got that grass back there.
Yeah. I need to find out who owns that joint.
You know, you can shut down the parking lot. Don't even need nothing. Leave no crazy. You know, couple bounce houses for the kids. We ain't gotta cook. You know, I got hamburgers. Run the show.
I don't think we're potatoes out and you know benches.
Right. Run the in the hubby.
No, you fact.
Kids just have portable. You know, one of those. And then you know we chilling.
So what do you want to do?
So I'm on vacation next week. I got. It should be starting to get nice.
I would love to go down this way. Oh, I could do that part.
See it? That park up that
You know over there?
that lot right there.
You don't like this already. You don't like this.
Okay.
How to do across the street.
That greenhouse is because he already called. Who's that over there? We thought it was a music. He got the telephone console covered.
Oh wow.
It's always something, right? Like,
Oh,
yeah.
terrible.
But facts.
Can't eat and have fun.
I mean, find out, see. You
Go.
know your neighbors, right?
Hmm?
You know your neighbors, left and right.
Oh, there's no left.
Okay.
Or there's no right. There's nothing over
She
here.
was a lady.
I saw
Lady, and she lived next door. That's her car that's back there.
Okay.
And then there's nothing at the corner. Nobody's in that one. But I need to ask the guy about that field about that she's
That.
I can call 10K.
That's his Carter Walker saying, look at your favor.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was just thinking.
This is one of those
Shoot, if we
trade
just,
moments.
you want those things, you know, just organize it could be a summer thing.
Yeah. I want to do an all white party. Simple. All white party. Soul Farts Festival all white party.
Ooh,
Keep it simple.
Did you,
When-
it's probably too late now for Juneteenth.
September.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Juneteenth.
If I do Juneteenth, I would just do a table.
Well, that's what I mean. Sure, is it too
I'm
late?
not sure. I need to ask Soul.
Let's do that. Parade it out.
Right,
You
shoot.
feel me? That's awesome.
Run it out.
Listen.
No
we're
facts.
gonna do it.
Let me see what it is to get in the parade.
When I say all hands on deck, in this season, bro.
Yeah.
Run it out.
I mean,
I need to get a flatbed truck. And we got to decorate it.
You can run it.
like a tow truck.
Like a tow truck.
Yes.
Shoot.
What even ready you all?
Get Ross gonna say, get real about it.
But then, oh, here we go. How we gonna decorate it? This is new. This is new.
We got all this. Let's get
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Oh!
Let's do it.
Because that's it. And what will be right?
Listen,
Okay.
it don't take much to decorate. We got a banner. You get what I'm saying? We got a DJ.
Right. We you know what we do. We just
got
got
everything.
All we gotta do then is
And we technically don't really need to decorate.
Yeah, but you want it to look like.
But
yeah,
I'm saying,
but
like,
you get
you
what I'm
know,
saying, like-
we get a table, just a whole merchandise stuff, but we can set up a plan where we running the radio show, coming in and out, doing stuff, just walking around, asking people, talking to people, just in general.
So I need to call this mic, speaker, stand.
No, but you can put mics on your phone. Like you could keep them just on the phone. Like you ever seen the videos of people?
Yeah, but how they
like
the people gotta hear it.
the joint. You know what I mean?
So you need a generator. I know what it is now. Let me just find out what it costs and who I gotta talk to be part. And we make that happen.
Let's do it.
Sorry guys, that was a quick. I guess we'll be at Juneteenth, the event after the parade, and then
Lit.
and then
It's gonna be different because I don't think nobody else would do. Nobody else.
and then and also I need. If that's the case, by then I need to have a date and location for the Full Soul Fire Festival on White Carpet. So that way I'm handing out
Yes.
I'm handing out flyers for
The
the
station.
station and also flyers for the event.
Alright. Alright.
The only place I know to have a. But that's because we have.
So
right
where
here.
do you want to
that
have
community center over there?
what location?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I can go Hyde Park,
Okay.
but now this is where I get in trouble because you know I always got if I can make it feel like we in the Caribbean. I know we in Niagara Falls.
Right.
But when you come into the joint, I want string lights, I want tiki torches,
Right.
I want the pig roasting in the I want to
I can get it, bro.
they got the volleyball sand area. If I can find a way, this I'm talking real good, to make it go from sand into a pool beach water. In my whole leg. But yeah, so all right, okay. I know we're talking a lot.
We could throw a party on the beach. Cool. Real spit. Like and it's crazy because in a real spit, all it take is plaques, which you could buy. You could buy a bunch of those and put them together. You know what I mean? Like we could buy a floor that come apart and put that together. You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, if I have a floor,
Put it anywhere.
we got a floor pinned in it.
Got it on the wall. That's what I'm saying. Because you can put it
From the
anywhere.
From the wedding that we didn't use.
Yes.
We can put it. You know what I'm saying? We can put it anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we don't have to bar ourselves with having to find a space.
Right.
We just need an area in a nice
What
state.
beach though?
We need an area in a nice state.
My wife said, because you know I'd be like, studio again? Jesus, like you a rapper. Like, it'd be like that,
You
man.
can lay a floor anywhere.
No, for sure.
Put a tarp down for the
All
floor.
right, so when we get on air, we gotta go. We gotta go. All right, so what? If it's not on paper, it's not real.
Facts.
And I need to write on paper with the instruction of what to do. Present to Lady B to help us execute that.
Cause I died. You know those white tarp joints that people be having?
Mm-hmm.
The long ones.
The tent?
They on Amazon.
The tent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You might be on Amazon. I was like, what? Shoot, my girl was like, yo, you want to buy one? I was like, put it like this.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
who got land?
So
Location. Because I can rent. I can rent a spot. I can even rent a tent. Like I can rent
we're not renting nothing.
a huge tent.
I'm just
I'll
saying,
tell
but
you why we're not gonna rent. Because we can rent it out. Here.
I think, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, respect. Why rent stuff that we could have? Like, if we want
If
to,
we our own.
if it's a space, we can rent a. Now, if it's just for a space, we can rent a space.
Yeah.
But if we gonna be out, let's not rent the stuff to be out.
I would like the
Because we got collected anyway.
Yeah,
You know what
so-
I'm saying? Even if we rented it out, we still have.
if we
together.
did
Somebody pick it
a
up.
large tent with remember how Riff had the sides?
I remember when y'all had that
The revival.
Y'all had the revival outside.
Yep.
Yeah,
And we had with the side that we fired because that whatever it is, wherever we are,
Right.
we can still have that outside inside feel.
Mhm.
Even if it rains, we'll be okay.
Facts.
Like so definitely we did some numbers and pricing and things. And then I have potential sponsors. People who want to
Yeah, like that. Like it's only 115 for that. And if you click on it, it probably gets bigger. Yeah, you probably get it bigger. If you click on it, you probably get it bigger. You probably got a bigger one.
22 by 16.
How big do you do?
That's like a what you call it? Canopy.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's bigger.
We want something
What's on?
20 feet by. We have room we can dance and sit. And,
Not 20. So 50 feet ain't long enough?
50 feet?
50 by 50?
50 by 50 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be good.
20 by 32. That's 20 wide, 32 long. But
Right.
space. No, real spit. We have to measure.
Just measure and see.
To see how long it really is. To visualize how long it is. Because I can say this is how long it is.
Let's go to what I thought. I got to pee so bad. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, my man. Welcome to the good morning. We about to write this out because we're not reading now. It's not real. And, I started already, and I haven't talked to Jessica yet either.
This is nice. Wow. Can we keep it going?
What's that? Hit loop.
It ain't let me.
Should save this song.
Take it. Stop automation. Hit loop.
Just like, that was a jam.
Okay.
That was a jam. Talk to me.
5716, your boy, Big Frank, like to the Big Frank in the morning. What it is, what's up? It's going down this morning, man. The conversation has been amazing with my brothers. It's been a man-day Monday, Tuesday. it's been lit. And we've been discussing just the journey into marriage and that life. We talking phase, dating phase, courtship phase, proposal, marriage, and all those different components, man. If you haven't tuned in, you really missed out on an amazing show. But listen, we're getting ready to get into our final thought. It's going down right here, man. Listen, I'm going to throw it to you, the Dark Knight. What's your thought for the people?
My thought for the people is always be ready for change. You know, today we talked a lot about relationships and stuff like that. So, like, I'm here to tell you that relationships change, people change, relationships change. So always be prepared for change. Change is not all change ain't bad, even if some change come fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
be ready for change. You know, especially if you're trying to be in a relationship. If you're courting, be ready for change. If you're dating, you be stubborn if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
But if you're courting, get ready to have some change happen in your life.
Yeah. Come on there.
A wise man once said, you gotta know when to hold it.
No.
You gotta know when to fold it. Know when to walk away. Know when to walk away. Because not walking away will lead you in some situation.
Yeah, you heard this before. I'm going to say it again. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Get to know Chuck.
Get to know Chuck.
First phase, y'all talking, that's just introduction. Find out how much wood can woodchuck chuck before you invest into something that's not worth nothing. You know, so you got to take your time. You got to figure out. You got to watch. You got to have a conversation. You got to pay attention. And you might not meet all phases for even wood and for the chuck. You may not be there to see it, but take your time. The song says, take your time, do it right. You can do it, baby. Hold it. We're not gonna do it tonight like that because we say sanctify, Holy Spirit, 5 baptized. But definitely, take your time, man. Need to know somebody. Talk, date, walk. Take your time and don't be so anxious. The Bible says, the preacher now, be anxious for nothing. All right, so don't be all caught up because he done said 16 good words to you. His text game fire. He done brought you lunch and a little bit of dinner, a little bit of smack. Now you feel like, oh my God, maybe it's the one. Oh my God, cut it out. Keep calm. Keep calm, okay? This morning, yo, be blessed. We rock out again tomorrow. Enjoy the show with my brothers today. Jay Sheree said she'll be back in tomorrow. It's lit.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. It's going down. Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning. Girl.
It's just how she went up in the air. Just keep on. Keep on. Keep going. You know what I move? And play after that.
Gotcha.
That was weird though. Why didn't it play? In the loop. Why didn't the loop play?
Right. I actually want to loop the end of that song.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's just nice.
Oh, you get the live on
The more you make me
all right, then I'm going back with the